Y'all talking about, oh, she with Youngboy. I've never with Youngboy. Why the would I go mess with a man who has what? I don't know, 20 kids, 15 baby mamas, and...
Boy, call me on this. Straight up. Then I gave the sanitized version. Youngboy was super pissed. He was not fucking with this. He literally said to me he thinks Kai's team planted this. Facts. He said, act. Because remember I told you I reached out to Youngboy because this I was like, I didn't want Youngboy to say I said it. He said, Ack, I know you ain't said this. So I tried to talk to this thing, he didn't want to hear me out. I think his team planted this whole fucking story.
NBA Youngboy just crossed a line nobody saw coming, and Kai Cenat got dragged right into it. Word is, Youngboy confronted Kai over a girl situation that turned messy real fast, and now the internet trying to figure out what really went down. Now, if you've been down with the hood, you probably heard them wild speculations floating around. Kai's now ex-girlfriend, Gigi, allegedly cheated on him with NBA Youngboy while they were still together. The internet ran with it fast, turned it into memes, side-picked overnight, and before you know it, Gigi was labeled the villain, and Youngboy got stamped as a homewrecker. But once you slow this whole thing down and really connect the dots, the story don't look nearly as simple as folks tried to make it seem. Because first off, this breakup didn't happen in a vacuum. Kai Cenat ain't just some regular dude going through a heartbreak. He's one of the biggest streamers on the planet with a whole ecosystem around him. Friends, assistants, managers, brand people, clout orbiters, and millions of fans who feel personally invested in his life. So when something cracks in that world, the narrative don't just leak out, it gets shaped. The rumors started loud and messy. Word spread that Gigi had been sneaking around with NBA Youngboy, and once Youngboy's name got attached, the story took on a whole new life. Folks went from she cheated to she leveled up to she got passed around to even crazier stuff like Youngboy allegedly buying her stuff or getting her pregnant. None of that was ever proven, but once the internet smells something, logic don't matter anymore. Gigi eventually had enough and broke her silence, and when she did, she didn't just deny cheating, she went straight for the folks around Kai. She said flat out she never messed with Youngboy, never DM'd him, never slept with him, never had anything going on with him at all.
He came out and said that I done cheated on him with NBA Youngboy. I done cheated on him with Youngboy, then it went to Youngboy bought the G-Wagon, then it went to she's pregnant with his baby. So many different things, but I don't even fucking know this man. Y'all talking about, oh, she with Youngboy. I've never with Youngboy. Why the would I go mess with a man who has what? I don't know, 20 kids, 15 baby mamas, and...
According to her, that entire storyline was fake, planted, and designed to make her look crazy while letting Kai slide clean out the relationship. Then she dropped a bomb that shifted the whole energy. Gigi accused two of Kai's close friends, Deshae and Dez, of trying to get with her while she was with Kai. She said they'd been creeping in her DMs for years, even going back to when she was younger, and that the same dudes laughing about the breakup were the same ones who had been waiting on the sidelines, hoping things would fall apart.
You also were trying to fuck with me. It's so crazy how the that are his friends that got up here laughing, thinking shit cute, thinking shit funny, and spoke on it was the trying to fuck with me. Once I caught you on my page liking my shit the other day, I then went to your page, went to go DM you and tell you about yourself until I came across the DMs you have been sending me since 2021, Des. Hold on, where is it at? What this say? Actually, I'm just put it right here. I'm just so epic. Heart. What you supposed to mean? Y'all know.
But why am I smiling? Why am I smiling? Stop smiling. We got the slick back bitch. My man might be back, but I don't give a. That's my friend. That's my brother.
That hit different because now the narrative wasn't just about cheating anymore, it was about loyalty. She went further and said that the moment she and Kai had issues in the past, his friends immediately tried to slide. Not to help fix things, not to check on her, but to make a move. That alone made a lot of people start side-eyeing the circle around Kai, because laughing at your man's breakup is one thing, trying to replace him is another.
When I first started with Kai and he did some shit that really bothered me and I stopped with him, as soon as I stopped with him, you was DMing my friend, telling my friend that you wanted to f with me. Not knowing by the time you were DMing her, me and Kai hadn't already made up and came back together on some shit.
I'm gonna say something that nobody else is saying. Kai's friends are way too excited about his breakup. DDG and all these other niggas on there talking about some, yeah, bro, it's cool. This just gonna make you better for the next one. Why are y'all so hype about this shit? Cause that's what it's given. I never seen so many come out when a dude break up with his girlfriend. I never seen so many of his friends come out posting on Twitter online. It's just so weird. It gives they are jealous of Kai, been jealous of Kai.
Then came the assistant. Kai's assistant, Brianna, allegedly released messages and audio clips claiming they proved Gigi cheated. Screenshots of supposed DMs, audio of conversations with another guy, all dropped like receipts meant to close the case. But instead of clearing things up, it made the situation messier. Gigi immediately said the messages were fake. She said some of the texts looked like they were copy-pasted, not screenshots. She even joked that whoever made them must have used AI because the way they were written didn't even sound like her.
To read what my partner that knows me, let me tell you what he said. I said to Youngboy. This is what I was saying, right? Mind you, it's not a screenshot. It's just a copy and pasted message, right? And like I said, this is supposedly what I said to Youngboy. Did you just fucking chat GPT me? He claims he copied and pasted the message from the messages, but he can't show me the proof that he has because it's gonna give away his source. And like I told him, if you feel as though your source then told you some truth, why would I care who your source is? Your source is lying. I didn't type. First of all, I told him, I said, I don't even talk to you like that. And your source is dead ass wrong. Whoever the typed that shit up or ChatGPT, whoever the did any of those things, why the would you make me sound like a simp on a married man phone? Mind you, I got my own at home that I don't even talk like that to. Why the would you do that? Like, I don't know if somebody on his side typed it up or whoever typed it up. It being a fake message really pissed me off. I am not a cheater. I did not cheat on nobody. I don't cheat on people.
As for the audio, Gigi admitted something important. She said the guy in the audio was a friend she had known before Kai. She admitted she crossed a boundary by entertaining the conversation and apologized to Kai for that, but stood firm that it wasn't cheating, and then she flipped the spotlight right back. According to Gigi, Kai wasn't innocent either. She claimed he cheated on her and that she caught another woman at his crib early in the morning. If that's true, it changes everything, because now the cheating narrative looks less like she betrayed him and more like somebody needed a cleaner exit. That's where the theory about Kai's team comes in. A lot of folks started believing that the cheating rumor wasn't just random gossip, that it was convenient. That painting of Gigi as the cheater gave Kai a reason to walk away without backlash. Because let's be real, when a streamer breaks up with his girlfriend for vague reasons, fans ask questions. But when you say she cheated, the internet does the rest for you. And that's exactly where NBA Youngboy enters the story in a different way. Youngboy, according to folks like academics close to the situation, was heated. Not internet beef mad, legit upset. Dude felt like his name was being dragged through the mud for something he didn't do. He allegedly reached out, tried to clear it up, and felt ignored. From his perspective, he was being turned into the fall guy, so Kai's camp could spin a clean narrative.
Boy, call me on this. Straight up. Then I get the sanitized version. Youngboy was super pissed. He was not fucking with this. He literally said to me he thinks Kai's team planted this. Facts. He said, act. Because remember I told you I reached out to Youngboy because I was like, I didn't want Youngboy to say I said it. He said, Ack, I know you ain't said this. So I tried to talk to this nigga, ain't want to hear me out. I think his team planted this whole fucking story. He don't want to go a streamer's girlfriend just to say he did it. He didn't do it. He tried to reach out to you personally, my brother. He felt like that conversation was turned down. And you got to realize you got a fan base who's kind of feeling like he did some shit he didn't do.
Youngboy's stance was simple. He didn't need to mess with a streamer's girlfriend for clout. He didn't gain anything from that. And he especially wasn't about to be used as some scapegoat in somebody else's breakup. According to people who spoke to him, he believed Kai's team planted the rumor and let it spread because it served their purpose. And when you think about it, the math starts mathing. Gigi said Kai's assistant was way too invested in their relationship, too involved, too emotional, sending texts like she was his emotional support instead of his employee. Gigi even suggested that Brianna wanted Kai for herself, reason she was happy about their breakup.
Thank the Lord it didn't work out. That's all I can say. So you don't need to get married right now. Your brain's not even fully developed, okay? It doesn't fully develop till you're 25. You're just not the same person in the future. So like it just doesn't make sense.
The assistant, bring your ass to the front. I done had to check this too many times. I hate a bitch that can't keep her nose out of other people's business, that don't know her place. Brianna ain't shit trash but that BBL you hiding up under all them fucking clothes, you wide back ass bitch. Like, why the do you insert yourself in our relationship so fucking much. I done told this, just do your job. It's your job to bring zebras and horses in the room. Why are you inserting yourself in my relationship? I'm not one of these little he was fucking with before. I don't know what relationship y'all got to where you feel like you're so inserted in his love life. That's not your place. And I'm gonna speak on this too, because women, your man never allow somebody to be so comfortable to just insert themselves in your relationship. Anything we go through is between me and him. Why the is your assistant so far in our business?
Whether that's true or not, it explains why tensions were already high behind the scenes. And trust the online community went wild on that. One user hit hard saying, the assistant thanking the Lord, it didn't work out is mad weird. Another threw a jab straight at Kai. You don't need a dramatic reason to break up with someone. If you don't want to be in a relationship anymore, that's enough. And when you add all these to that, Kai's recent shift is wild. Dude been pulling back from streaming, talking about fashion rebranding, elevating. When someone levels up like that, they often cut ties. Sometimes people, sometimes relationships, and sometimes the easiest way to do that is to let the internet burn the bridge for you. Now let's talk about Gigi herself. A lot of people tried to say she was using Kai for clout, that she wasn't really into him, that he wasn't her type. And honestly, she kind of admitted that Kai wasn't physically her usual preference.
You could like build your name.
Build my name. How?
Like build up. You ever like seen 2K?
Yeah, the game.
Yeah. Like build your name 2K. Like your dream.
How do I do that?
I'm gonna give you an example. Like you say like his height, his age, his weight. But
Okay. He gotta be like 6'1". What else he gotta have?
are we saying like this is realistic?
Was we not being realistic?
I mean, I was being realistic, but like.
Me too.
Are you okay? All right.
What you thought I was gonna say? 5'9"? 6'1". Waves. I love me a little, little waves. Nice body, like works out, looks nice. Light skin. He's an artist.
Artist by what? Like, are we saying like
Music.
artists in like
Music. He makes music. This is my dream. Light skin makes music.
Does he have dreads?
He be having braids.
But she also said she showed up for him in ways his friends didn't, buying gifts, being present, supporting him when nobody else did. Meanwhile, his friends were benefiting heavy, houses, money, lifestyles, and still laughing when things went left.
2 houses. Y'all are on y'all second house from him. That house that y'all are claiming, oh, he didn't buy it, we bought it. No, the y'all didn't. And call my bluff. I want to get on here and say, oh, she's lying, we did buy. No, the y'all didn't. That house was bought by him. That house was furnished by him. So what's funny now? What are we laughing at now? Not only has this bought 2 cribs and furnished both cribs, y'all just got bust down for the mafia-thon. Y'all all just got a really nice chain for the mafia-thon. But when I'm out buying APs for his birthday, where the fuck were y'all? I didn't see y'all at the dinner. Y'all ain't get no gift. He ain't get shit from y'all. But I'm the parasite, but I'm draining him. It's me.
That made some folks sympathize with her, not because she was perfect, but because she looked like someone who got caught in a bigger machine. As one user put it, funny how the men will be quick to call their girlfriends gold diggers, yet all his homies are living in mansions off of him, and they can't even buy him a birthday cake. Your friends don't like her because they feel that if she's around, they'll get less. So now you got 3 narratives running at once. One says Gigi cheated and deserves the backlash. Another says Kai cheated too and needed a clean exit. And the third says the whole Youngboy angle was planted to protect an image. And the truth is probably somewhere in the middle. What's clear is that the situation spiraled way past a private breakup. Gigi got dragged publicly. Youngboy got labeled something he says he ain't. Kai stayed quiet while his camp spoke loud. And the internet did what it always does, pick sides before facts. So now the real questions start popping up. If Gigi didn't cheat with Youngboy, why Kai camp claiming she did? Why is his assistant Brianna so deep in the relationship? And why did Youngboy feel so confident saying the story was planted? Because one thing about the internet, it never lets go of the wrong story once it settles in. in. Maybe Gigi crossed boundaries. Maybe Kai did too. Maybe Youngboy really was innocent in all this. But one thing is certain, somebody benefited from the narrative that blew up and somebody else paid the price. So what do you think really happened? Was Gigi set up? Was Kai protecting his image? Or is this just another messy breakup that got turned into a viral circus? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're diving deep, and if you're here for unfiltered truths and eye-opening reveals, don't just scroll. Stick around and check out what's coming up next.